another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you. Pop another is because I think of you. Pour another is because I think of you. I'll take a sip, it's because I think of you.
Alright, y'all. I hope they don't hear that alarm outside. But we here. First and foremost, before I get into your introduction, I just want to say thank you for pulling up today, bro. You took the time out of your beautiful day to pull up with your boy. We actually gonna hoop after this. Shit gonna be litty. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
But before you get into introducing yourself, let me let the viewers know how I know you. So I met George. This is his name, aka my man Georgie. I met him. I still remember the dates, bro. Like what? That's it. That should sound corny and gay as shit, bro. But it's fine. We here. I met him on like July 3rd or some shit. It was July 4th week. We had scheduled an Xfinity hoop session. His brother, shout out to Renzo, he actually pulled up too. Or no, he didn't. That's the crazy part. He didn't even pull up to that joint. Now that I think about it. Where was he at that day?
I don't know.
He out of pocket.
Some weird shit. So it's like,
But we ended up hooping. It was, bro, what, like 90-something degrees out there, John?
it was burning out. Oh, I ain't even say that. It was hot, though. It was definitely hot. It was definitely hot out burning, though.
It was no shade out that, Joe. We was thirsty as shit. And you know that day, let me tell y'all the truth. This is my first time interacting with you outside of a hoop setting. And like I said, I do appreciate you for pulling up. I'm hoping this leads to future, relationships that we can start doing other shit together, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. On a genuine note, you know what I'm saying? But that was my first time. After that, I ended up driving to fucking like Virginia. I was going somewhere after that. From there, I drove there. Bro, that shit was out of pocket. But it was hot as shit that day. Got to meet him. He nice as shit, and boy, I will give you that.
Vice versa. I was getting my ass bust by the. I ain't gonna lie.
We lost though. But I was doing my thing, and I wasn't even that good that day. But
look, he's spicing it. Look, he talking about he wasn't that good. He dropped it's like 16 on my head.
But you was hooping, we was hooping, and that's my thing. You know when somebody else is good in ball, it's like, all right, you only can show them respect or whatever. But I will say, like, you did your thing that day, and I gotta give you props in terms of ball. But then we hooped a couple other times after that, and then it leads us here where today I hit up our chat to see if somebody wanted to slide on, and my man's pulled up. So shout out to you. But enough of me talking, bro. Enough of me talking. It's your turn to take the stage.
Say less. I appreciate you having me on here. My name's Georgie. I'm 20. I'm not telling y'all actually because I need all the hoes to, you know what I'm saying, be on my side for me. But I'm 20 something, you feel me? I'm from North Philly. I play basketball. My hobbies is, I like walking trails, being outside, all that cool stuff. Oh, you an outsider
for
sure.
I like
fishing. Like fishing. Other than that, I just be chilling, working, doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm. That's tough. What got you into the outdoor shit? Cause are you from Philly?
Yeah, born and raised North Philly.
So how did you get into the outdoor shit living in North? Or North?
Yeah, North.
Okay.
Yeah. So I grew up outside. Like I didn't play no video games. My mom hated the fucking video game.
Right.
So I was outside baby. Watching my dad play football when I was younger and all that cool stuff. So I wanted to follow him and stuff, but my mom was on some weird shit talking about like, you're going to get hurt and stuff. So started playing basketball, street basketball. She put me in some organizations. After that, I just got better at basketball. Played in high school. And
what high did you go to?
I went to Crystal Ray, Philadelphia. Yeah. And then I just fell in love with the sport. It took me to a few places, meeting new people, network, and all that cool stuff. And I don't know, I just started fishing after that. Like it just popped up out of nowhere. I just started wanting to fish. I didn't want to really play the game like that. I was good at it, but I wasn't really 24/7 on it. And then I just started fishing, fell in love with fishing. And then as I got a little older and stuff like that, bored as shit at the house playing 2K. So I started falling in love with that. So I usually just pick up whatever just come to mind, whatever comes to me. So that was the main stuff. Yeah.
Okay, that's tough. Yeah, like I like to view myself as kind of like outside of bull too. Like I kind of you know where I'm from, so Upper Darby, but I lived like close to the golf course, like Cobbs Creek. So like we would always go there, and then one thing I got to give my mom and pops for, props for. My mom and dad props for. They basically my dad was a big fishing dude too. Yeah. We will always go to like Marsh Creek, shit like that, and then go fishing. And it kind of got me into like the outdoorsy vibe. Like I never been camping, but I'll always be watching like the camping videos and me shit. Too, like I want to do that. You know what I mean? One day, where like that whole type of like survival mentality, I feel like even on top of it being like a hobby itself, like that shit could be useful one day, you know what I mean, for you, you know what I mean, knowing how to start a fire, shit like that. 100%. So like fishing, you know what I mean, who knows, one day we might be on some zombie apocalypse shit. You might have to know how to fish, because do they got fish zombies, bro? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be worried about zombies. I don't fucking fishes.
But I'm hungry as shit. I'm gonna fight the zombies, bro. Like,
it makes sense.
Zombies chasing the shit out of me. My fucking carbohydrates low and shit. Like, but I feel like fishing is a good thing to just know on some, like I said, on some survival shit. But I didn't know that about you, bro. Like that's not to judge a book by its cover, but like I wouldn't expect you to know like fishing. You know what I mean? But fishing, fishing, all that other shit that be requiring outdoor shit. I like when I go on trips and shit. Yeah, I'm the outdoorsy vibe. I just went whitewater rafting when I was in Costa Rica, in Thailand. I did some crazy shit out there, like paragliding and shit like that, bro. Like that type of shit is my vibe. Now I will say, fun fact, I can't swim, bro. And that's all in part. Like I be out on those boats and shit. Like if some shit really go down, it's over with, bro.
At least you got the life jacket.
Yeah, the life jacket will save me, but like I'm also kind of scared of the ocean, so it's a little tough. Shit, yeah, I mean, like it's like it might be over with if that ever happened, but
hopefully in the near future we plan something, you know, because I always wanted to go parasailing, all that cool stuff. I always wanted to come out the country.
Listen, bro, I'm all for like I told the audience already earlier. Like I love meeting new people, bro. And I already met you before, obviously. Yeah. That's how you got on the show. Right. But like no weird shit. I would love for us to build a better relationship and become homies, bro. Likewise. You know what I'm saying? So and it goes a long way. Who knows? One day I might lead you into something else. Facts. You might lead me into something else. And it don't hurt. I might have a little quote pop up on the screen right now. This is my motto I live by for the viewers out there. You know what I'm saying? Let me hop in my Shakespearean bag. It never hurts knowing everybody in the room. You know what I mean? And I always live like that, bro. Like if everybody in the room when you come in knows you, like what? Even like motherfuckers be like, oh, don't talk to the homeless boy. Bro, the homeless boy got some experiences that you'll never know. Thanks. So like, oh yeah, we want to talk to the billionaire in the room, but like knowing the other side of the story is also a benefit in my opinion. So it's like everybody done been through different shit. Everybody done, been in different situations, and it doesn't hurt to know everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be best friends with everybody, but like to just be cool with them, that don't hurt. You know what I mean? So that's just a motto I always like to live by. But anything else you want to say before we get into our episode for today?
Let's get litty. That's it.
All right, let's get it, bro. Like I said, appreciate you again for pulling up.
Appreciate you.
All right, y'all. So I got my man Dav in the building. You know what I'm saying? Can I say your government, bro?
Go ahead, yeah.
All right, I got my man Davin in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in George's intro, I'm happy to be back. This is like my first time shooting in like a month, bro. Yeah. Crazy shit. Just with the holidays, work been stressful with the Eagles and shit. Shout out to the Birds, man. Oh yeah, they've been balling out for us. Does your job get busier based off of?
Yeah, so like we always getting like reservations and shit. So we be packed like off rip.
Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm at Xfinity, so like
I know I still gotta pull up. Oh my god, the videos I've been seeing of them lining up outside,
bro. Crazy. The line, bro, be all the Broad Street.
And when they be scoring a touchdown, them videos of them inside,
just jumping,
cheerleaders on top of sections and shit, like damn.
The fucking smoke coming down and shit, like. But no, I do appreciate you for pulling up. You know what I'm saying, before we get into anything, so I met you a few years ago now at this point. That's crazy. Time been flying.
Oh my god.
Through my homie Shaf. Shout out to Shaf. Yep. I ended up becoming cool with like y'all whole friend group. You, Dan. Shout out to Dan. He came on the show before. I'm trying to get Ag on the show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. I know Ag quiet. I don't know how he be on here, but through, you know, years of like just random links, us hooping, etc. I guess we just started to become closer. And I know we don't hang out a crazy amount, but I can say it has been nothing but love and genuine shit since the day I met you, bro. And I gotta applaud you on that. Through numerous occasions, you know what I'm saying? Even like I forget his name. Fuck, I'm not even gonna. I don't know his name, but it's like a friend of y'all group and shit. Like we went to like a Friendsgiving, John. Like I got invited to that shit. That shit is love, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to shout out your whole friend group. What's it called? Steady Mobbing?
Steady Mobbing, yeah.
Steady Mobbing. Shout out to them, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right, but enough of me talking. I'm going to let you take the stage and tell the viewers a little about yourself, bro.
All right, my name's Davin. Currently, I'm just bartending right now. I manage the restaurant and bar at the same time. Just been working and grinding. I just got me a new crib. So, sorry for the delay about that.
Shout out. I know I did see it. I think it was one of your close friends, right? I saw that, John. I was at work, though. I was busy as shit. It was the Eagles game, too. Did you post it on it? No, you posted it one of those days. But.
Yeah, it was like that Saturday or something.
I was busy as shit. I was like, yo, I gotta shout you out. I knew he was gonna come on the show. I was gonna shout you out, but where's that?
I'm all the way out southwest, so it's pretty far. That's why I'm still in the process. So I was like jumping back and forth to my other crib. Yeah,
it's just you there.
Me and my boy moved together, so it's pretty lit. Other than that, I ain't got much going on. You know, end of the year coming up. My birthday just passed. Just turned 26. Yeah, I'm just ready for the next year.
Happy belated, bro. We gotta turn up 2025, bro.
For sure.
One thing I do want to bring up. You be out of pocket, bro.
How I be out of pocket?
You be out of pocket, bro. He don't be sending me the locks.
Oh my god.
Where the locks be, bro? Nah, I'm playing. You did send me a couple deals.
Yeah, so basically, I probably won like 3 racks in November, and I realized I'm like, yo, let me touch this money real quick. Like, I'm gonna put this joint away. So I kept the rack to myself, and I kept 2 racks to myself, and I kept the rack just to keep that shit going. I made
flipped him again.
3-leg. I made a 3-leg John, but they all lost by 1 type shit. Like it was like a 250 John. Yeah, it was like beginning NBA, so I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna watch this no more.
This show's over.
Yeah,
I just had to put my shit on timeout, bro.
Right,
that should be cooking me.
I know my boy. I've been trying to put all my boys together so we can make like a Discord, so we can we put all our shit together.
Build like a parlay together. You put your lock. I got a chat. I can add you to it if you want, but I got a chat where he know him. His name Meech. He be hitting a lot.
Oh yeah.
From our job, and he hit like some crazy. He hit a 4-leg touchdown, John, this past Sunday. Then he hit some other crazy shit, and then he missed like one crazy John. That shit was like
Lions killed my John this week.
Yeah, Lions sold everybody shit.
They killed me.
David Montgomery's his
my
shit.
My boy had a 50K.
Oh my god!
Lions killed it. Mine was like a 2K.
That's the type shit where I'd be like, I'm just not destined to win. You know what I mean?
Sure,
and then obviously I know you're in the sports. We hoop together. You know what I'm saying? Football, shit like that. But anything else you want to say before we get into our episode?
I think that's it about me, for real.
Okay. All right, bet. I appreciate you for pulling up. Let's get into it, yo. All right, y'all, we back. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays on the loop of mutuals. Actually, let me say thank you again, y'all. Let me say thank you again. You know what I'm saying? For pulling up. Hopefully by the end of the show, y'all fuck with each other. I already know y'all fuck with each other. But we about to go hoop after this, you know what I'm saying? It's really going to be a loop of mutuals, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays on the show, different from your brother's episode, we got the Staying in the Loop segment, you know what I'm saying? So it's 4 different categories of news that I'm going to bring up. You just put a little highlight on each one, whatever you know about it. Can't go into too depth, you know what I mean, for time reasons, but we good. All right, so the first category is going to be world news. I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all should have heard. The United Healthcare CEO got shot and killed. That shit was crazy.
Oh, no.
Why I thought it was crazy, my girl, I heard about the whole shit that happened, but I was just like, all right, CEO bull got shot. He probably was trying to rob him. You know what I'm saying? Some basic shit. They said the bull was rich. Like his family was from good upbringing. And he basically killed him because, what was it? He saw the killing as a direct challenge to the healthcare's industry's corruption and power games. So like obviously with like insurance being like inflated and shit, like how people like on some Robin Hood shit, damn near basically. So I thought that was like crazy, but I was just like, I didn't know too much about it. I was just like how you kill a CEO? Like, you know what I mean?
I think it took me like a day or two to comprehend that it was real. Like, it was like, this is actually some real shit.
Right? Like, that's some serious shit.
And the way he just went about it was just like, bro, like pure stealth mode. Just like 5 minutes before, he was just chilling there.
Mm-hmm. I heard he 3D printed the gun too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he actually planned this shit.
fucking the Tomb Raider. He different, yo. I ain't know all that. He out of pocket. But that's it for the world news. For sports news, the Sixers look horrible.
Fucking bum ass Sixers.
I unfollowed them last year.
Oh my God. I unfollowed them. They talking about, yo.
They lucky I ain't blocked them.
But like, I was so hyped going into this season because I felt like this was the first season where we had the 3 stars and we have the role players to match that like are winning pedigree role players with Caleb Martin, fucking Yabusele. I had a feeling he would be valuable. Andre Drummond, even like fucking like Eric Gordon and shit like that.
Yeah,
veteran,
beautiful
you know what I mean?
Role players.
Nice shot. You know, hit a big shot, can give you some good buckets off the bench. Even like Reggie Jackson and shit, he got a ring, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Mm-hmm. I was just like so hyped going into the season. Then Embiid's hurt again when he just was playing in the Olympics perfectly fine. I don't know about that. But I'm not an Embiid hater, but at this point I'm kind of neutral. Like, I would hate to see him go, but at the same time I don't want to keep him, if that makes sense. Like, because, bro, he's hurt every year.
Every year.
Not to mention how he went into the game or into the season talking about, I'm about to do no back-to-back games.
Yeah, no back-to-backs.
Like,
fucking like,
it discourages the whole team. It's just
right.
like so
and
annoying.
bro, you're the best player on the team, hands down, and one of the best players in the league, bro. You got to set the standard of being a leader. And I feel like sports, like, y'all both play sports, like having that, like, there's gonna be the alpha dog. You know what I mean, on any team, and it's probably the best player in most cases. Even like the Warriors and shit. Like, Steph's the best player, but Draymond's more so the alpha, I would say. But it's like you need that one person that's like gonna hold people accountable, be that guy in the locker room to bring everybody up when we going on a losing skid to break that, like shit like that. And it's like Embiid. We don't have anybody else to do that. Y'all got fucking Kyle Lowry doing that. And like, no offense to Kyle Lowry, but come on, bro. Like, we can't be dependent on Kyle Lowry to hype us up. Embiid, you are the best player, bro. Yeah. Lead by example type shit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. He be cooking me. Paul George, I know he had the good game the other night against the Hornets, but it's like,
you're paying him too much, though.
Too much. He overpaid, and it's like, if we don't win this year, he's only going to be a year older. Embiid's going to be a year older. Only person I got hope for is McCain, and we talked about that, and he's hurt.
Fucking TikToker, just come in and just be the star player for the fucking Sixers.
Everybody talking about we should have took Dalton Connect and shit from the Lakers, and I was personally mad because I'm like, Maxi's already an undersized guard.
Yeah,
you're gonna put even if Maxi or McCain ends up being that guy, that go-to guy, it's like it's gonna be hard to play them on the court at the same time because of size.
No, for sure.
Either the shit we dealt with.
You clearly see it now.
Right. And then even on top of that, it's like the shit we dealt with against the Knicks in the playoffs last year was rebounding. That don't help. Not having a fucking, they both what, like 6'2", 6'1"? Like, it's like,
we're fucked.
And then Josh Hart with the 10-point rebounds.
10 rebounds a game. Take us over. Just take us over if you playing the Sixers type shit. But yeah, the Sixers just look bad. But my only sign of hope is we just had another Philly team do the same shit to us this year with the Eagles. Was drawing. We like got the crazy roster and we still losing and shit. I'm hoping it's still early in the season. We can flip that shit around.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
But with Embiid not playing back-to-backs, Paul George's health being questionable, McCain now being hurt, it's like even Maxey got hurt. Like,
it's not looking
great. It's not looking good right now, but I'm hopeful for the Sixers. We got a long season.
Fuck the Sixers though, but not fuck the Sixers.
All right, next topic we got is health. U.S. obesity rates dropped for the first time. Why you laughing? Why you laughing? U.S. obesity rates dropped for the first time in a decade, likely due to popular weight loss medications. And I don't know if y'all know what that medication is. It's called Ozempic. Y'all heard of that shit, right?
It sounds familiar.
Ozempic. All the big Jones be on that shit.
I think so, right?
Yeah, they be on all this Ozempic, but it's like a medicine basically where it helps you lose weight and shit without like having to work out and shit.
Isn't it like technically cheating? In a sense.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
That's cheating. But like, my thing is with like weight and shit like that, get it your way. Like, even if you, all right, that's like being like, all right, if you want to lose weight by going to the gym and shit, that's fine. We okay with, the only thing I disagree with the medication thing is like, it's medication at the end of the day. There's some type of bad thing from that. Right. But like,
you also gotta change your habit type.
Right. You know what I mean? And like change other shit that you do. But like, you could, before the medications and shit, it was either you lose weight by working out or you eat less and watch your diet and shit. So either or was cool. Now that the medications are coming into place, it's like, I don't really view that all the way because I feel like that's not good for your health. And we're going to be watching a commercial in like 2050. Like, if you took Ozempic back in 2024,
come get your bread.
Come get that check type shit. So, because I feel like you can't, like, how is that natural? You just losing weight because of medicine. So, but on the positive side, obesity in the U.S. is out of pocket. So, I'm glad that that number is down. Because even when we went to Thailand, not to keep bringing Thailand up, but you know, the milk portions and shit is a lot more normal to what we should be eating as humans. And it's like, no fat shit. I was over there, had to eat 2 of them Jones. But I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I would be hungry sometimes, but like I also work out and do other shit. So it's like, but it's like, you can just tell the difference in how clean the food was, how the meal portions was. Like, US, we be drawing, bro. We got Uber Eats, bro. Like, they don't got shit like that over there. So it's like, they make it too easy. The healthier foods cost more than the cheap foods. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like,
my thing is, will like that still be like helpful if somebody has like diabetes or something like that? Like, you're losing weight physically, but internally, does that actually help you?
Right. Side effects of it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot of shit you gotta deal with that. But I guess it's just a good thing. People are a little skinnier and shit. But for some local news, I actually just found out this today. Apparently in New Jersey, I don't know if y'all heard, there are like 5,000 drones flying around the skies up there. You know about it? Like,
there's like I think there's like a couple of theories. They all sound crazy though. Like, I don't know what to believe. But one of them was like the U.S. lost a nuclear bomb out there, or Iran was sending them over. But I don't know what to believe at this point. Just shoot them down.
They shouldn't be that many of them. Like, all right, we got
they big as hell too. Like,
not like the smaller drones.
No, they saying they're like their size of cars. Like, they're like big, like if you was probably like to throw them, like they look like the drones you just be throwing them, like big old, you know, them foam ones that you be throwing around. That's what they look like.
Did you hear about that shit?
Yeah, I heard of it. I just saw Trump just talk shit about it. I'm gonna be honest. Like,
I just thought it was crazy that they got to the point where like president and shit's talking about it. Like, at first I thought, when I was just looking at it, like I said, I just found out about this story like 30 minutes before we started setting up and shit. But it was like, my girlfriend told me about it, and I was just like looking at it, and I'm like, what's so crazy about that? It's not like they got fucking bombs attached to them.
I was gonna say, on some Ukraine shit.
You know what I mean? Like, it's different. Like, if we were in a war or something, that'd be different. But if it's just drones flying around, like, I don't think too much of it. The only thing I think of is like, number one, I didn't know they were that big. Number two, how many of them is it? Like, not 5,000 people don't have drones and are flying them around at the same time. So it's like, who the fuck is doing it at that point?
So back when they when drones started coming out, they you know, they didn't have no laws on it. So it was like privacy laws that they were trying to make on just the regular ones, the small ones and stuff like that. Now you got these big old drones coming in, so it's like now it's at a point where like it's national security. You flying over the whole country,
right?
Big old planes and stuff.
That shit is wild. All right, y'all. So I forgot to shout out y'all. I know I shook y'all hands and shit, but I do appreciate y'all. We were supposed to do the shadow clock. Forgot about that. John, I'm slacking.
I've been slowly sipping.
Oh, my shot about to be broke. All right, y'all. For our first topic for today, we are going to be doing the like whole 2020 era, which was like, you know, all the shit happening during 2020, but more so specifically the Black Lives Matter protests, like the riots and shit that was happening during that time period. All meanwhile dealing with, you know, the pandemic that we were in, global pandemic. First shit I ever experienced like that. You know what I mean? That shit was wild. So like today or the other day when I was coming up with the topics, I went back and watched the like the George Floyd body cam shit for the first time since like when it originally happened, and I was just like, that shit was really out of pocket. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like I was watching the video and he seemed like an older dude. Like he was really like not even like, you know how motherfuckers would be like, oh, I hate the cops. You know what I mean? And just be drawling when they get pulled over, instantly disrespectful and shit. And it's like, think about if you was a cop, bro. Like, if you pulling somebody over, which is your job to do, you wouldn't be a cop if you weren't getting paid to do it. It's like, just talk to him like a normal boy. Now, if he give you a reason to be rude, like if he being rude to you, like talking shit to you or something like that, that's different. But I hate when motherfuckers be like, instantly off the rip, just be like, fuck you, bro. You a cop. Like, fuck you. Yeah. You wonder why you get pulled out the wheel, bro. Yeah. But like the boy George Floyd, it didn't seem like that. Like he was like really chilling, and then I just saw the shit happen, and I was just like, yo, that shit is out of pocket. Rip to a king. I watched the cam. That shit was really out of pocket and wrong and unjust. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? But the topic being like the riots and protests themselves, I just want to highlight the year of 2020 and how memorable that year was. Like that year and a half, whatever you want to call it. It was good for some people, bad for others. Obviously, the health related shit. Have y'all ever got COVID?
I don't know. Symptoms maybe, but like, you know, it wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah, same thing.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
So for me, like I will get a common cold like damn near every year, but like it could have been COVID type shit, you know what I mean? So like,
everyone that been telling me was like they got hit by a truck, you know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't move, they stuck in
it was a lot of crazy shit. I never experienced that. So I don't think I never got COVID, but my first question to y'all relating to the topic is, how did 2020 affect you with all the riots, protests, all while dealing with the pandemic? How did that affect y'all?
I'll be honest, I was in school, so I was just cheating 24/7. Like, test came.
Bro was on check.
Yeah, I was 100% cheating, passing all my classes. Teacher probably thought I was straight A fucking student. I was dumb as shit. Wasn't listening to shit. But that's probably
that was the best thing though. Yeah, I was in school too. That shit was like, you go from being in class, so I don't gotta go to the physical class anymore. I'm in online with my teacher on the job, and we going over the same shit. He can't see my fucking screen while I'm taking my test. Yeah, I am on Quizlet. I'm on Course Zero.
I would say one thing though, and I feel bad for all the teachers that went through this. I apologize if you do watch this.
He was the boy with the camera off.
I was the boy sending the, you know, those little links that like you could copy the link. I would send them to Twitter, and they would literally raid, like 40 people would raid inside the whole like Zoom call.
Oh,
I was that guy. So they would literally end the class, and nobody knew who it was. I was that guy. So
he was just trying to get an early dismissal.
Yeah, I was a little asshole. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I was the guy to look at my laptop and just roll over in bed. Don't even turn it on. So I ended up I was in school too, but I ended up like, yo, I can't be paying all this bread just to be on my laptop.
Not even really learning in it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I can't be doing this. So I ended up dropping out that year.
Mm-hmm. That shit, like, it sucked. I will say it was easier, but if you graduated either in COVID or after, like briefly after COVID, you probably realistically didn't learn a lot of shit. And I'm one of them.
I was gonna say, I was my like, you know, this is a couple students where some are like hands on. You can't just be putting stuff in some people's face. And
I can't learn. I can't learn like that. Like, I need to be physically engaged. If I'm in my bed while I'm in class, I'm not going to be paying attention. I'm going to be on TikTok. There used to be times where I'm playing the game. I'm on fucking Call of Duty in class.
Fortnite at the time.
Unmute yourself here. Mute yourself back in the game.
It's about what y'all say? They talking about y'all say you there? I say, yeah, I'm here.
And then assignments, they just be like, do this. And then they're like, I don't need to do it. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's telling me to do it.
Right. And on top of that, it's like, if you have the disposable income to pay for all of that shit, you can get it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to cap. I took a class, it was called statistics in business class. It was probably one of the hardest classes I took. I'm not gonna put myself out there. But somebody else did that, John. Like one of my assignments, they did that, John. I went on Fiverr. Like they paid boy to do that, John.
I think
Like,
that was one of my last classes too that I took. It was like some type of
that shit stressed me the fuck out.
There was a lot of concepts that I was just like sitting there like, yo, I can't.
And bro, our class was initially in class, and then like I remember the week when COVID started breaking down or whatever was happening, or they reopened the class and then they went back to Zoom or whatever. But basically, I'm in the class, and you know when you get to the point, especially like senioritis is a real thing, obviously. So I'm in like my last semester taking this joint because my counselor fucked up taking this hard ass class, and I'm in there, and I'm like, it's probably like 20 seniors in this joint. Nobody give a fuck. Like I can't even get cool with the bull, that smart bull. Nobody give a fuck. So I'm in this joint, and I'm like, yo, this shit is really tough. I start talking with the teacher. I'm like really trying to care about my grade and shit. And he like, all right, you can do the tutoring and shit. I went to that joint. I still didn't learn nothing, bro. I was still cooked. I said I gotta get the grade somehow.
It's a funny story about about seniors. I was in a senior class. It was a film class. I was in the wrong class though, like half the semester.
How the fuck you figure that you're in the wrong class half of the semester?
Bro, I don't know how. Like, it was just so. And like they were starting. I'm like, oh, this is like, oh, they artistic. Like they recording, making their own movies. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm in right now.
Class.
Right? So I'm in that joint for like half the semester. And then I realized like all the kids there like are all way older. They're all the seniors. I'm like a freshman still. And I'm like, I just remember leaving my class, and then I just peeped like the next class coming in. I went in at the wrong time basically. My class was like 3 o'clock, but I went in at 1 o'clock instead. And then I realized like all the kids that were going in, I'm like, oh, these are the kids that I went to orientation with. So I'm like, wait a minute. And then not to mention my first day, the teacher was like, yeah, I don't see you in this class. Da da da. I'm like, yeah, this is supposed to be my class. Gave her my name, my student ID, this and that. Didn't care, you know. She just I'm in there still. Like, I did all these assignments, getting graded, and I'm getting
graded. Bro, that shit going into the Matrix.
She's talking about the next project. I want you like they were making indie movies
like crazy,
bro. And I'm like, I gotta buy me a camera.
So technically, we were advanced.
Bro, I gotta buy me a camera. I gotta do all this. I'm telling my parents, I might be a movie producer. Like.
So I switched my major. That was your major, like film and shit?
No, I was in biology, bro. I was in biology. Shit killed me.
Was the next class the same class?
It was. So the next class I went to, ended up being like
a whole different class.
It was another film class. But
all right.
Yeah,
At least it was
but it was more of like breaking down films. That class ruined like movies for me. Like the way I watch movies now is just like I can't watch movies the same no more. Like
what you mean, like camera angles and shit?
Well, just like how I'm watching it, and then like once I peep like how the story's evolving, I'm like, I'm about to know what's happening.
Yeah,
you know, like piece of
the
shit.
build up shit.
Yeah, like
rise in action.
And
then
it's like it's hard for me to watch movies now because I'm like I'm predicting what's about to happen before it even happens. Yeah. So it's hard for me.
Yeah. My girl, she got a bad habit of fucking Googling the movie ending before and saying the shit, bro. I hate that shit, bro. Don't tell me the ending of the movie, bro. Like, she be out of pocket with that shit. But besides the schooling shit, let's bring up real quick. Let's bring up like the looting, crazy protests, tear gas, social media, like all that type of shit. Like, did y'all? We don't need to incriminate anybody, but did y'all like? Were y'all active during this time period, like doing shit?
I was locked up on Temple's campus at the time, so like you already know how like Temple's off campus is. It's a little scary, right? They were blowing up ATMs. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, everything was just going crazy. Like this, I ain't gonna hold. Like Philly was kind of like an anarchy. Like I remember smoking on my rooftop, and I'm just looking at Philly. It's just smokes all over the city, and I'm like, oh shit.
That shit was like, I think because of like we didn't get to, we all around the same age, and you're a little younger than us, but none of us got to view like a riot, you know what I mean? Like that type of shit. So it's like, or see a riot.
On 76.
Like it is a riot. Yeah, like so it's like the Rodney King shit, and I think it was like 1990 something, 1991 or some shit. Like that, the riots in LA. We watched that as like a history thing, but we were dealing with this, especially in Philly.
Yeah,
like
right around the corner.
Right around the corner, and I remember one one day, me and my homies, we was like, yo, let's go not get active, like steal shit or nothing, but like let's go see the shit. We rented city bikes and was right downtown with that shit. Bro, I've never seen that type of shit besides in movies. The shit look like, bro, they got fires in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
like,
the police cars were on fire.
Right,
in the middle of the city.
Target was just broken into, bro. Broken glass everywhere, like
my uncle's
trash
sneaker shop
everywhere.
was, so I ended up having to go help him clean it up. But they ended up, and Barley too. Barley got looted too. So they broke onto one of the doors, and then they were just taking house liquor. So like they're like, I don't know what they were hyped about. Right, you over here taking house liquor, like okay. So all my bosses and their friends, they ended up pulling up with guns and shit. So like you know,
just chilling, defending
all their properties and shit. But like
even that was crazy. Like I'm gonna let you go into how it affected you first, and then I'll explain the story on that. Go ahead.
I was just waiting for like the next polo tee to drop for like $10. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my God.
I did not give a fuck.
Bro.
I'm gonna be honest. Forces, all that I needed, all that.
polo tees on the streets was crazy.
You get like
50% off. This shit was Black Friday every day.
Yeah, I was just watching on the news, happy as shit. Walmart getting fucked up. I was happy.
Like, they were selling polo tees out their cars. Like I was working on South Street at a sneaker shop at the time, and I just remember them selling like
just
everything out their car. I'm like, damn, like
I need that.
They coming up.
Right, I ain't do it, so I can't get in trouble, but I can buy it though.
Wasn't it at the time like Meatball got like booked for that stupid shit too, and she was crying because mugshot. Like,
oh yeah, she was like running around online promoting it basically. Yeah,
but that story I was saying was so I told him the story earlier. I had to get a root canal in my back tooth or whatever, and during that time I didn't know until that point. Like basically the tooth pain came out of nowhere. I don't know if y'all ever experienced tooth pain. Bro, I think that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Like I never had no broken arm or some shit. Like so I never had any. The only thing I've had was a sprained ankle. So like I never dealt with a crazy amount of pain, bro. That was the worst pain in my life. And going back to your people's defending their stores and shit, bro, all the shit was closing early. So it was one night, bro. It's like 12 midnight. My tooth start throbbing. I'm like, I gotta go to CVS and shit. But I'm like, I know the stores is closed, bro. It's nothing open. Bro, I drove probably like 3-4 hours to try to find some type of pain shit. I ended up finding it from like a random ass store that was open all the way up.
I've always been like dealing with like tooth issues since I was like a kid. So like, bro, the worst pain, because you can't do nothing about it. And then like I like to eat too, and that's the worst thing. I can't even
think about it.
You know what I'm saying?
And then it's all like because your teeth, I think I'm not the most anatomy boy, but like they're connected to your brain, so you start getting headaches and shit. Like that, John, I've never felt that in my life. And like you said, you can't eat, you can't drink. I was trying to play the game, I couldn't play the game. Like I couldn't do nothing. So I literally drove like 3-4 hours to find, and then I ended up finding Word Gel, and that shit helped me. But I just remember like that was drawing. Like I said, the tear gas is on fucking what's that, 76?
Yeah.
Underneath the John with the flood and shit. Like
the one boy was just I think he was just like on his knees with his hands behind his head. And this is state troopers, so like the state troopers are a whole different thing. Like
right.
So they walked up to the bull, just put pepper spray in his face. I was like, no way, they just did that. All on like the helicopter. I remember the helicopters every day.
Right.
They just run up like 5 of them.
This shit was like really wild. Like you had to be here to see that shit, and it's like looking back at this year, you know, like in we'll just say 20 years from now.
Did they send the National Guard?
Yeah,
I think they sent the National Guard.
My homie, he's a cop in Upper Darby. He they were on like 69th Street, which I don't know if y'all know 69th Street, but it's like a lot of stores and shit. They had fucking tanks out that joint, like the not full blow up tanks type Jones, but the Jones with the gun on it. They was out there like the Humvee looking Jones.
Yeah, I remember
like,
they were on the bridge too. On
Arby's, like, bro, that shit was like, bro, really on some fake shit, movie shit. I'm like, yo, I will never forget this shit. And in 20 years when this shit is in textbooks, we gonna remember that shit. Like,
I was fucking there.
I was there, but then I ended up escaping to Jersey Shore. I was watching it from Jersey Shore.
He made it out of Zombieland.
I left.
He beat the virus.
I was watching it from afar.
He beat the virus. Motherfuckers just chilling on the
eventually
beach.
come back though. I had to eventually come back.
But I guess in terms of the protests and shit, more so, like I said, we were too young to witness the Rodney King stuff. So like that was our first time dealing with it. But the hate that fuels these type of moments in history can be so devastating to communities, economically, how it affects your family directly, with businesses being messed up, emotionally. You know, maybe a family member got COVID, you know, or you know, you're not going to school, you staying at home all day, you become depressed. Physically, you know, people actually getting it, dying and shit. People were all affected to the point where they lost their lives, businesses, property, and so much more. Speaking of that leads me into our next topic for today, which is also something that can do that as well, in natural phenomena, aka natural disasters. So nice little segue. You like that, John?
Yeah.
So let's start out with a mini game. We're gonna name natural disasters until we can't name anymore. Y'all know what it is, right?
Kind of.
Guess.
All right, so a natural disaster is anything in terms of like outside. I don't know the actual definition for it, but like an earthquake.
Earthquake, hurricanes.
Shit like that.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're going to try to keep naming them until we can't name anymore.
Like the actual names.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that. I can just like.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, this shit happened here. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, just name one.
Hurricane Katrina.
No, you don't got to name that
Oh,
specific
fuck.
one, but a hurricane.
A hurricane. Okay.
Forest fires.
Forest fires. Tsunami.
Earthquake.
Damn. Y'all got all the easy ones. I'm trying to think now. Like,
Just think. If you can't get one, it's cool. Think of a mountain.
tornado.
Tornado. Good job. A landslide.
Fucked.
I was thinking of landslide too, but I'm like, is that a natural?
No, that is. Anything like that.
A blizzard? I don't know. Is that a...
A blizzard, so it's technically a winter storm. So yeah.
Storm. Floods.
Floods. That counts. Damn. I got the names on here, but I'm not going to. Cyclone.
The fuck is that?
It's like a mixture of like a tornado and a
Hurricane, right?
hurricane. Yeah.
Is I don't think it's a natural disaster. Hailing? Is that natural? No, right?
Nah, that's just precipitation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Precipitation. All right, that's cool. They got droughts,
Oh, motherfucker.
heat waves.
We ain't thinking about the hot shit.
Once you said wildfire, I was cooked. An avalanche,
Oh my
a
god.
volcano eruption, and that was it.
Volcanoes, yeah. I heard Iceland right now.
get fucked.
Iceland is getting fucked by like volcanoes right now.
For real?
Bro, like I heard they had an earthquake and then like they have like a bunch of active volcanoes right now, and they got like one of their main. Imagine a city, right? And you got volcano lava coming through the middle of your city. That shit.
Like just crazy.
Crazy.
You talking about watch that joint, bro? My question to y'all is: have you ever experienced a natural disaster firsthand, besides like the winter storms and shit like that, like a tsunami or a tornado or anything like that?
I was just in Florida in October for the hurricane. I was in Disneyland in the middle of a hurricane.
When I went to Miami, they had Hurricane Helene there.
Yeah.
But if we were towards like the end of it, so it was just like
Mine
heavy
was
rain.
towards the start.
Oh,
it was raining and winds was kind of crazy. I was still lit though. I was getting. It was
It's about yo, I'm blown away.
It was a Universal jump where you drink all around the
around the world.
Man, I was like, what hurricane? I got a margarita. What hurricane?
He blown away and shit. He's like,
Drink spilling and shit. He talking about just
I had a
so.
poncho on. I'm cool.
That's funny that you say that. That's the same exact thing happened when I went to Disneyland. But I said also to like the earthquakes. Did y'all experience them, Jones, when we had them here?
yeah,
Light
actually, yeah.
I don't remember them. Like people were hyping shit about them on like social media and shit, but I didn't feel them.
The most recent one, I was asleep. But the one we had like 2012, I was on a rocking chair. And I'm over here thinking I'm getting haunted. Like, why is my chair moving like crazy? I'm like, oh, like,
Fuck was you on a rocking chair for?
like I just had a rocking chair in my living room. So I'm just on it. I'm just on it like this. Like,
Shit feel like King the Car.
I'm like, oh, what's going on? Went to school the next week and they're like, yeah, did y'all experience that earthquake? I was like, that was an earthquake.
Shit. It's
I
about
thought I was getting haunted. Like, I done got the house blessed.
That's funny as shit. All right, another question. What would y'all do if there was a tsunami? So y'all ever seen the movie? It's called The Impossible.
I think so. Where
It was a tsunami while they was on vacation.
yeah,
You ever seen that?
That sounds familiar.
All right, so basically, it was around apparently Christmas time ish, and they were in Thailand, and there was a tsunami there, and I think it's a true story.
it's what Tom Holland or I think he's a young boy.
Yeah, they basically it was around Christmas time. They were in Thailand and on a family vacation, and then a tsunami just hit. What would y'all do in a situation like that? Like you're on vacation though, like you're not in the U.S.
It's bad because I'm not a strong swimmer, so
Yeah, me neither.
I know how.
Can't swim.
I was in Costa Rica and those tides, bro. Like I thought it's hot down there, so I'm like, let me go cool down real quick. I'm out there fighting for my life. I'm over there looking at my one John. She right in front of me. I ended up looking at her from all the way over there. I'm like, yo, this John dragging me out.
All right, like this shit will really get dark. I was telling him I can't even swim, bro. Like I can swim if it's like for survival type shit, but treading and shit like that, I'm not a strong swimmer.
Yeah.
So like me personally, that part would be out of pocket. But in terms of like getting through it, I feel like I'll be on some like tough shit. Like you know what I mean?
As long as I like
Can get out of the water.
if I get a little heads up, I can.
Yeah,
But if it's only like some surprise, like I turn around.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
But the water is coming so fast, like you can't even really swim in that. Like,
Right.
You're gonna fucking hit a tree or
You're right.
Yeah,
You're gonna hit a
light
wall
post or
some
something.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
be fucked.
Getting stabbed at whatever's under the water,
Yeah.
you getting stabbed with debris. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It would be hard to survive that shit. But the way that they had that movie, that joint was tough.
Oh my god, the mom was getting.
Going through it. Then they had to link back up with people. They in a different country and different hospitals and shit.
I think it just depends where the fuck I'm at. Like if I'm on like a high surface and I'm just watching it come, then I'll probably survive. But if I'm seeing like water come down my block, I'm committing suicide right there. 1,000%. I'm blowing my shit off right there. Yeah, it's no point of fighting that. Why would I like hurt myself?
If I could see it like off the distance, if you give me 5 minutes, like, all right, I could. You know, I'm hauling. Like. I'm hopping on the first horse I see in Thailand.
Imagine being like on 76 or something, just coming behind you, you just try to speed it, your fucking car only doing 80. Like, oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, last one. What do y'all think would be the worst type of disaster to deal with?
Like unprepared wise, right?
Yep.
I ain't gonna hold them tornadoes be looking crazy.
Tornado, I think, would be crazy.
Not to they'll suffocate you, and then you also getting dragged out. So like
You getting flown the fuck out. You can't control it.
you probably get hit with a cow or something. You get hit with
Getting
something.
smacked by a fridge.
Fucking stop sign come out of nowhere.
You feel like you just got tackled by Derrick Henry. Like,
Right?
I'll probably say like a tsunami actually, yeah. Because it's just water just coming on land and you're fucked. Like, what can you
see,
stand on?
I think how I viewed that question was a little different. Like, physically, one of those I think would be the worst because you have no control.
You be seeing the tsunamis be taking cribs away.
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna take you
everything.
It's gonna. You're
In
going.
that crib.
You hear like this.
It's like you holding the walls and shit. It's gonna stop.
Trying to throw the anchor out the window.
But for me, I looked at it more on some like, all right, we do beat that initial rush. I think an extreme drought or extreme winter storm on some like day after tomorrow shit,
Yeah.
that would be the worst. Because imagine like, all right, you beat the tsunami, but once you beat the tsunami somehow, some way, you beat that John. It's like, all right, shit's fucked up, but
Got no
we'll get
clean
back.
water.
Yeah, you got no water and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you know, rescue team gonna be coming soon.
Some I'm a legend shit.
Right. But like in terms, especially in like the US, all right, a tsunami hits the East Coast. All right, West Coast about to come take care of us. But like, obviously, if you in a third world country or Thailand or some shit like that, it's a little different. But the reason why I said like an extreme winter storm or something like that, imagine like it's just snowing heavy. Like, and the snow just keep piling up to the point where you can't even leave the crib.
Right.
Like, what do you do?
I think I would prefer that over a heat, like, or just a drought.
Or
in
yeah,
general.
drought. Like,
I think I would honestly off myself for the drought because I'm
Yeah.
like, what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have no
you just
control.
want me to just get all just dry up? You know what I'm
right,
talking about?
just cooked. I'm like,
But like freezing to death, like it's so painful. Like just getting your hands real cold hurts. So imagine
Right.
like your whole body, like your legs.
would you rather burn to death or freeze to
Oh,
death?
freeze! Fuck that burning shit.
I'd rather freeze it up. It's also because
Yeah.
like
A lighter be here than me.
my body wise, I overheat a lot, so it's just like me a naturally
personal
adapting.
shit.
Yeah, so that's why me personally.
All right, y'all. So a natural disaster is super random, and for that reason, you cannot choose how it'll play out. So you kind of have to deal with the cards that you were dealt. There's also a TV show that is similar to having to deal with the cards you were dealt. And that actually leads me into our challenge for today's episode. I'm going to tell y'all when we get back. All right, y'all. Damn, this joint tight as shit. What the fuck? I look like a dickhead. Give it a bean. Comment down below. So if you can't tell by his mask, we're going to be... I'm taking this joint off. We're going to be doing a Squid Games challenge. So, real quick, for the people that haven't watched Squid Games, it's going to be the infamous cookie challenge where we have to carve out a certain shape of a cookie. And before I get into that, he watched the show?
Yeah,
you watched the show?
That, yeah.
We all should be watching that show. That joint was popping. They about to drop the Squid Games too.
Yeah, I'm watching that shit.
I can't wait to tune into that joint. What was y'all favorite? I'm getting a little off topic. What was y'all favorite game for that joint?
Game? I would say, for me though, I would say my best part was probably when he had to betray the bull.
With the marbles?
Yeah.
That joint.
That game, that shit hurt me.
Bro, I feel like I knew him personally, bro. That shit hurt me. When he grabbed the marbles out the bag, or he opened it up and it was the rocks, bro.
Oh my God.
I said,
bitch.
I said, humans. Humans. I said, what happened to the game I love, bro?
I'll probably say the tiles, like when he had to like jump.
Oh, the final jump?
Like imagine just watching everybody just die and then dickheads, y'all unchecked.
That joint was all of them was crazy. I think the first joint, the red light, green light, was a nice way to start it out because it wasn't that crazy. Like, I think I genuinely could beat that joint.
Yeah,
but like the other ones because it got to the point where it was like kind of on some like random shit, like the battleship joint. That was one, right? Battleship.
I don't remember.
What was that? The Battleship?
Where they you ever played Battleship?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, didn't they have a joint where they were like in boats? That might be from a game show or some shit that I watched, but I swear they were in boats.
Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast? No, didn't they have a Battleship game?
Probably.
Hold on, let me look it up. Hold on. I gotta look that up because I feel fried now. Squid Games, Battleship. Oh yeah, this joint. They were on a battleship, John, and then if your boat got eliminated, you died.
Oh yeah, I probably was. Wasn't even paying attention. I wouldn't even lie.
He didn't watch the show.
Yeah.
He don't know the shape of the cookies. Like.
Cracking up.
No, but the cookie joint was out of pocket too, because the main character, he got the umbrella, right?
Oh, the hard joint.
Yeah, the O-head, right? I think. Or was it O-head? Or one of them. One of the main characters got it.
Yeah, got that shit. That shit was so sad. But he ended up, I think, getting it. So, for you guys, if y'all didn't watch the show, the 4 shapes you can get are a star, triangle, circle, and the hardest being an umbrella. The cookie's made out of a brittle honeycomb cookie, meaning it can break very easily. The challenge to the game is we only get a sewing needle and then no diddy. We have to lick the cookie to the point where it's easy to cut it out. But if you break the cookie, you lose the challenge. We have a time limit of, it was going to be 10 minutes, but now it's going to be 5 minutes. And what you say you're going to do to that cookie?
I'm going to eat the shit out. Wait, no, I'm going to lick the shit out that cookie. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. My fault. See, look. You said I'm going to eat the shit out the cookie.
Oh, bro, you lost.
All right, bro. You can have mine too. Take my cookie.
All right, y'all. So I got a cup right here with all our names picked in it. The cookies are all... Here are the cookies, y'all. But if you win, you get this lollipop. Whoever wins first, they get the lollipop. But the cookies are all... You can't see the shape, right? You can't see that, John.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lay the cookies out. Whoever... Y'all, since y'all the guests, y'all can pick y'all Jones first. You can go first, bro. You're gonna grab your name, pick your name. Well, grab a name, pick the name. Whoever gets that name picked, they're gonna pick their cookie first. Being that there's only 3 of us, there could be a chance for us to not get the umbrella, which is the hardest joint. But the odds are not in our favor, type shit.
You let me know when to go.
I also never did this before.
All right, so here go your needle. I never did this joint either. Here go your needle, bro. All right. Are you ready? All right, bro, about to pick.
Fuck, I stabbed myself.
I'll be the type to get the umbrella too.
The host himself.
All right, so I gotta pick my John first. I'm gonna go with this John. Fuck it. All right, then I'll pick my John. All right. Dav, you pick next, bro.
Might as well get the closest one next to me.
All right. And then you just pick whatever you want. I had another joint in here that said these. See, real young bullshit. Which one you want?
Just
pick the umbrella, bro. Pick the umbrella.
I'm gonna go with this one.
All right. Last cookie. Let me open this cookie first.
This could be suicidal.
Let me open this cookie first. Make this joint hot. All right, y'all. The random cookie that no one will be using is the star.
Damn,
Somebody got the umbrella. Somebody got the umbrella, y'all. Who y'all think? What's the money line odds? Who got the umbrella?
I'm probably minus 200. I ain't gonna lie.
So you probably got it?
I got that.
I probably got it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think I got it.
That should just break right there.
All right, y'all. Let's see. All right. Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski. Shut up. Pick the umbrella, bro. Pick the umbrella.
This y'all big as hell too.
This joint moist and sticky as shit. Like, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes, and then y'all let me know. Y'all got your needle, right?
Yep.
All right. So we're probably gonna have to slide the mics down because I think we're gonna have to do it on the table.
I don't even remember how they did it.
So you just lick it to soften it, and then you put the needle and just keep going around it, like on some tattoo shit.
All right.
You feel me?
Let's do it.
All right. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We originally had 10 minutes, but we cutting it down to timing. All right. So 3. Whoa! She's about to get active. 3, 2, 1, go. I got an easy jaw.
You got the whole
all you
sound
bitches that
effect.
say I can't eat it up. This shit tastes horrible.
I don't mind it. It's kind of sweet.
Like it.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta work hard.
Bop. Show me the cookie, bro. Show him the cookie, bro. No.
Might as well enjoy the feat.
You gave that joint like 3 licks.
You should broke a half in like
You got
10
5
seconds.
minutes. You gave it a 10 second.
I actually try it too.
It's not bad, right? The cookie, though?
It's a little
I
awkward.
like how sweet it is.
It kind of reminds me of the honeycomb ice cream.
All right. I would have been stressed the fuck out in the show if I got the umbrella.
Imagine me just dying off rip.
Remember they was hype as shit to go in the show, and then they just started popping motherfuckers. Like, that was the biggest plot twist.
They just walked up, looked at him. Mean.
They try to cover it up and shit.
Wasn't he like the last one too? The main character?
Yeah, he was getting right down to the time. He's fucking the cookie up. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, if you break your cookie or don't get in the time limit, you got 2 shots of Terramana waiting for you.
I might have to break my cookie.
It's all punishment. Alright.
I'm about to be fucking leaning for these runs. Fuck.
I did it so I don't know if you ever had a double dragon at barley before.
I heard that's your crap. That's trash.
I had to chug like 3 of them.
So does that like
I gotta take the 2 shots.
break his fucking cookie?
He still gotta get it though. Again, we both died, bro. What you saying about barley?
I had to chug 3 double dragons and go hoop right after.
What is that?
It's basically like a melon Long Island. Basically, it was a whole pitcher. I had to chug it, went to go hoop. I was balling out. I don't know how.
Like Brian.
I don't know how. Like people had their whole face, their whole hands in my
This
face.
shit getting stuck in my tooth.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get
My
it.
fingers don't-
I'm about to just keep tracing it.
I think that's really how they did it in the show.
I ain't gonna lie, it doesn't taste that bad.
They really put their shit into this that show, bro.
Does that count? They don't chip.
No, you good. As long as the cookie itself don't break. They really was licking that. What was that crack?
What crack?
Yeah, you're fucked.
No, I'm not. Look at that.
Bang.
He got that, Joe. You got 1:30 left, bro.
Cool.
Oh shit. It's about to break right here.
Ain't gonna hold.
It's gonna break.
Let's see if it
Triangle is probably the easiest one.
Yeah, the triangle is easier than the circle, bro. He got it. All right. Dubski. All right. You got it with a fucking 1:15 left, bro. In 5 minutes, bro. You would have survived the shit out there.
Thank God I got the triangle, bro. Oh my God. I'm just going yank.
All right, y'all. That was a funny little challenge. So, being that this is the Loop of Mutuals, the whole goal of the show was, for us to talk about some funny stuff, some serious stuff, have a nice little challenge at the game. At the end of the day, we lost the challenge, me and you. So we were gonna have to take 2 shots of Terramana. Can you do me a favor? Go ahead, you. Appreciate you, bro.
You can pour me one too, just cause I'm with the guys.
You all right?
You know what I'm saying? Just cause I'm with the guys.
No, we can just pour it in the cup, bro. Oh. Cause it's double.
Oh fuck.
That shit is gonna hurt. This your water or this my
That's
water?
mine.
All right, man. Definitely.
Damn, that fucking cookie got me thirsty as shit.
Right. All right. You want a double too?
I do single.
So I ain't lose.
Yeah. I just wanted to do one with y'all.
Damn. You pour my shit like water. What the fuck? He said, oh my
He said, remember that drought?
That's good. Let me see it, Joe.
Fuck yeah, my shit like water.
All right, I gotta drive up this bitch. All right, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
To the Loop, man. All right, let me get my water ready because this shot is about to be nasty. Oh, that one worse. No Diddy, that was a double gulp, John.
What the Rock doing, man? What he making in the zone? Oh man,
I almost threw the fuck up, bro. No bullshit. You can do it at 2 different joints. You don't gotta drink it all at once, bro. I did that shit all at once. That shit really hurt.
got some ice.
You want a Sprite? You want a Sprite to chase that?
Fuck.
All right. That's not that Don. That was easier.
That down was hitting.
I did a Sprite still keep it big.
Don't try this shit at home.
That shit. I was chasing with the water. That shit still tastes the same.
I gotta wash my hands from these cookies.
Cookie, the cookie.
Alright. I'm about to when Dav come back, we can do the outro. My bad. Alright, y'all. So being that this is the Loop of Mutuals, the whole goal, like I said, was to link my 2 homies together. How do y'all feel about each other now? That we done did a lot of shots together. And man, we did the challenge. None of us beat it except for Dav. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we got a link again.
Like, come
You know what I'm
on.
saying?
2025, feel me? Bigger plans, big future.
Yup.
We all gonna turn up.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm really gonna lock in 2025. I'm not one of those bulls that like make a. You cool? Come on, you straight, bro?
This shit tastes disgusting. I'm still not done. Look,
Hey,
please just take it.
Hey.
Come on, hold your brother down. That's some real bro shit. Cause I couldn't do it,
This John was hurt.
bro. We both had a lot, bro. Like that was probably more than a double. I drank it and then I had to gulp and drink it again.
And especially me, I don't drink, so it's just
Yeah.
I chased it with the cookie earlier.
But no, on a serious note, 2025, I'm trying to hop in my bag, make some goals and shit that I really want to like stick to, and I feel like that'll be because I don't do it all the time. I feel like it'll be easy, not easier, but like easier to like stay on with it. You know what I mean? Like, because people will be like, "Oh, I'm trying to go to the gym 5 days a week for the whole year." It's like, bro, you have that same plan last year. Me, I never had no New Year's resolutions. I'm gonna really try to lock in 2025. Like, I'm trying to take the podcast to a different level.
Yo, speaking of, if you ever wanted to like put the podcast into at Barley, I can do that for you. We can set it up there for you. You know, if I like switch the location up type shit, and then
so I can't tell them just because it's going to be a future thing that I was planning on doing. Yeah. We can talk after the episode. For sure. I'll tell you the whole thing that I'm thinking of doing for chapter 3. Yeah. But yeah, bro. But yeah, bro. That shit gonna be lit, bro.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Like I said, bro, we gotta pull up more. You know what I'm saying? It was lit. Same thing with you, bro.
Yeah, I've been waiting to come for a minute.
right. But even outside of the pod, bro, like I be having game nights all the time. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll start telling you all about them. Definitely. Like where we be playing like fucking blackjack for like $1, bro. Like funny shit, but it'd be like getting intense. We be playing Uno, fucking flip cup, all that shit. Had a bread on the table, just on some funny shit. Like, so I definitely invite y'all for them Jones. But without further ado, y'all got anything else y'all want to say before you get about her?
No.
Shout out to the podcast.
Shout out to the loop.
Shout out to the Terramana. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy.